Sri Lanka is seeking to come out of the economic crisis which engulfed the country last year. The focus is on securing the IMF bailout. The island nation is also seeking to expand commercial ties with India. Sri Lanka's High Commissioner to India, Milinda Moragoda, spoke to WION's correspondent Sidhant Sibal on Sri Lanka's current and future plans. Listen in.
If you can talk about the current economic situation as to what is the situation on the ground.
Our economy basically imploded because we had overborrowed and we had not worked out enough ways of paying back. India stepped in very quickly. In January last year, when India saw that the Sri Lankan economy was weak and could potentially collapse, under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, Dr. Jayashankar, Mrs. Sitaraman, NSA Ajit Doval, they all basically helped to develop a package. And the remarkable aspect of this package to me was the fact that there were no conditions. And it was extremely flexible, because if we had gone to any other institution, let's say the IMF even at that time, they would have wanted us to go through a whole process of, they would have first evaluated, then they would have come up with conditions. India, instead, what India did was India basically backed us with different instruments. They provided funding for our oil imports, for importing critical essential goods, medicines, foods, supplies. They also, India moved in when we couldn't meet the payments to the Asian Clearing Union. India helped to support that. And as a result, over last year, India provided us with nearly $4 billion, just $3.9 billion or so, we provided us with that. And so now we are trying to work with India on the next phase. In addition, I must stress also, India reached out to the international community, spoke to the World Bank, to the IMF. Mrs. Sitaraman herself in Washington basically encouraged the IMF to help us. Spoke to even Japan.